Hi dear student, this is Javaid Zulfkar. Our lecture series regarding bearing is continue. Now the question 4 is in front of us of exercise 6.6 grade 9. So this question is important and interesting also. So what is given to us? The first thing that is the position of three ships A, B and C such that the bearing of B from A. So you can simply draw like this. First of all, we can just show the point of three ships. Okay, let me draw like this. These three. Okay, try to make in a triangle. I will tell how it will be. So, okay, these three ships are there. So now what is given to us such that the bearing of B is written that such that the bearing of B from A is B from A is 45. Okay, so let me give the name. So B from A, if I write A and then I will say B, okay, is written that the bearing of B from A, it means A to B. Okay, so I have to draw like this. Let me join the lines, okay, to find the distance like this and then like this. Okay, the first thing. Then what we have to do, let me tell. Let's draw north here. Okay, also here north. Okay, then what is saying that, so the bearing of B from A, so this is bearing of basically B from A. Okay, so this is how much it's given, that 45. You can write here only 45 in the diagram. Okay, you know that it's always north, so the remaining also will be 45. Okay, like this. As these two lines are parallel, so we know that this angle also will be the same. Okay, now what next? And the ship C is toward the east. So this one is C. Okay, let me show the direction here. So you know that east is always, so this is, these two are north here. So east is always right side to the north, like this. Okay, so now what we have to do, let's move next. If the bearing of C from B is 180, C from B, what are you listen? C from B. It means that, so we have to B to, we have to see B and then we have to move from C like this. So this is 180, it's given. Okay, so it's easy, 180. Then as measure, this is mistake. Let me see this as, hmm, so it's basically measurement of AB, okay, is equal to 10 kilometer because it's a distance, not angle. So where is AB? You can see. So this is basically 10 kilometer, okay, like this. Now what we have to do, move next. What is the bearing of A from C? A from C. So we have to find where is C first of all. We have to move C from A basically. So this is C. So move like this, like this. So can you tell me the straight angle? Yes, think 180 and this. So we know that it's very easy, 260. Okay, so everyone know it's a very simple. We already find in a, just a second. Also find the distance between ship A and ship C. Okay, we will find easily, no problem. So until here, I think all of you understand the diagram basically, how we will just make and read the question. Okay, now the last, we have to tell one more answer, which is that find the distance between the ship A to C. Okay, so let's see. This is the A and this is C. We have to find the distance A to C. So as we know that the hypotenuse of isosceles triangle. Okay, so this angle, this triangle is basically, look, this triangle is basically, look, this is 45 here and this also a 45 degree here. Okay, because the north are parallel. Okay, this and this in parallel. So these angle, inner angle will be same, okay? Or you can say that alternate angle, but these are the inner angles, so they must be same like this, okay? So this 45, okay, and here also the sum of two inner angle is 180. So basically, this triangle is isosceles triangle. So we just know about this only. You know this? This is hypotenuse, and we don't know about this. So let me say x and x. So as we need to find the AC, okay, A from C. So let how we will find. So by applying, let me write by applying Pythagorean theorem. You can write Pythagoras theorem, but its name is Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so how we will apply? So let me write here. It's basically base is x square, perpendicular is x square, and this is 10 hypotenuse. So that must be 2x square is equal to 100 like this, and x square is equal to 50. Okay, so after applying square root, you know that you can use, I will use calculator to find directly. So this will be 5 square root 2. Okay, we will not write plus minus as it's a distance. Okay, so now what we need to do, this is the x basically, and this what x. So this as both distance are same, so AC is equal to 5 square root 2. So as we find this, and the other, you can also write that in also in point, okay, by writing in point with the help of calculator. So the distance of AC is equal to 7.07 kilometer as it's given, okay. And the other thing that we find very simply, okay, bearing of A from C, okay, bearing of A from C is 270 degree. Okay, so this question is very easy. I think you understand. So just we find one angle with the help of bearing, and the other Pythagoras theorem that you are just studying from grade 5 or 4. So this is not difficult. So don't fail like this. So try to do something. Okay, let's start question number 5, which is about the same bearing. Okay, so Babar Azam, everyone knows him, so he's a good player. So Babar Azam, okay, walked from point P to point Q, okay, at a bearing of 50. Okay, you have to, it's given like point P to point Q. Let me take the points here. Okay, like this. Let me write point, this point P, and this is north pole. Okay, and point Q we can make here, here. Okay, point Q like this. Okay, now let us join these 2 points like this. Okay, so join these 2 points. So how he, what he do, Babar Azam? So he walked from. Let me do this line again. Okay, so the bearing of this, look, uh, point P to point Q, the bearing is 50. So it's a very simple. Okay, point P to point Q. It's a given in a simple way. So let me write here 50, and this is for 3 kilometers. Okay, so okay, we will write here 3 kilometer. Okay, you can see. So now uh, let us increase this line and then erase this Q, and I want to, because we have to make the north pole here, so like this. Okay, so this is north, and right here Q. So this is the other point where did he move. So 50, now let move the next 3 kilometers, and this is 50. So obviously this also 50. Okay, so let me write here. Now what he do? Then he walk for point Q to point R. So at a bearing of 140, so we can take R here. Okay, R like this. Let me just join these point. We can draw also North Pole there. Okay, like this. So we can draw also North Pole there because mostly we don't know need, but because two angle already given. Okay, now so this is 140. What walk Q to R at a bearing Q to R. So this point Q basically, okay, this is Q. Okay, from here. So Q to R basically how much? We will draw like this from North Pole. Okay, from North Pole like this. Q to R. How much? 140. Okay, like this. 140. So 140 minus 50 what? 90. Okay, so this basically 90 degree. This one. Okay, as we need also this angle after some time. Okay, now if the distance between P and R is 5 kilometers, so P and right here R is this one is 5 kilometers. Okay, find the bearing of R from P. Find the bearing of R from P. So this is R. Okay, R from P. Okay, so this one is P and this one is R. So find the distance QR, and the other thing that we have to find the QR distance. You can see, okay, so this distance we have to find, okay, and the other thing we have to find the bearing. So this question, this is very easy. So let us find this thing first of all. Okay, first of all, if you see that the two length we have, okay, this triangle is basically, if you see this, this is 90, this is a straight line, okay. So this straight line, in the straight line total angle is 180, okay. So what must, so this is also 90 here, okay, because the outside is also 90, so it must be 90 here also. So now what we have to do? We have two basically, we have two length. Which two length are here? This 3 and this 5. So let me say here, this is theta degree, okay, theta. So if we apply, you know that sine theta perpendicular or hypotenuse, but in front of theta there is perpendicular. We don't have a cos theta base, okay. So base over hypotenuse, base over hypotenuse. So base is 3 and hypotenuse is 5. So let me write here. In triangle P, Q and R, okay, P, Q and R. So cos theta is equal to base over hypotenuse. I'm not writing the whole spelling, okay, you should know this. So that is base is 3 and this is 5. So after dividing with calculator, or you can use like this, theta is equal to cos, we will go on the other side, it will make like this 3 over 5 cos inverse. So you will write shift cos on the calculator, and the answer will comes like that, 53 degree, okay. So this is theta. So what must the total angle is, okay, this, because we have to find the bearing of, look this, the where is, okay, find the bearing of R from P. So P to R, basically we have to find this, okay, because this is R, this is line. So uh, bearing of, or you can write first of all angle, or you can write bearing of R from P, R from P is equal 50 degree plus theta. So that will be 50 degree plus, you can write here like this, okay, and plus theta is as like so that will be 103 degree, okay. So this is also angle P, so which is done. Now what we have to find more. So I think all has done, angle P also, or bearing of R from P. Okay, now one thing is remaining, that we have to find the value of, we have to find the distance, okay, RQ. So very easy, we will use Pythagoras theorem here, and then we will solve. I will use only one page, so everything must be clear in front of you, okay. So let me change the pen. Okay, now the question is, uh, right. We will apply Pythagoras theorem to find the distance QR. Okay, so you know hypotenuse is here PR. Okay, so hypotenuse is like this. By applying, you can write here by applying Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem mm, for what, for QR. Okay, so let me write here, 5 square is equal to 3 square plus QR. Okay, 5 is hypotenuse, you can write. So this is hypotenuse, okay, this is base and this is perpendicular, so you know that we can put the square over there. So now uh, this is 25, and this 3 square 9, when come here it goes minus, and then QR. Okay, so this will be 16 is equal to this QR square is equal to QR square. So after taking square root, what you will get? You can write by taking square root. Square root. So that will be 4 is equal to QR, or QR is equal to 4. Okay. So I hope you understand. If you face any problem or difficulty, you can just ask something in comment section. Inshallah, you will I will reply for each and every question that you will ask. Let's move toward the next question. Okay, the next question is in front of us. Uh, this Ryan is here. Spot a snake directly north from his location. For example, Ryan is standing here. Let me say this is Ryan. Okay, here. If you just understand the diagram, I think you will come to able to solve the question. So his location north, okay, you know, it's the snake is toward north and Ryan is also towards north, okay. So don't feel anything because of my line, as I draw this line by my naked hand, okay. So help me to grow my channel or something. So if you feel any mistake, you must tell me that, help me to overcome of these mistakes, okay. I make so much effort for my student to make the video for their helping purpose only, okay. So this is basically Ryan, okay. Snake north, his location, okay. Sarim is 25 east, so let me write here, this is here north. So you know, where is east? Always right side, okay. So this is 20, how much? 25 meters, okay. Here, and here it is, who is here? Sarim. Let me write B, and then here it is east. I will change the color, and then I will write east, okay. Uh, So east here at right side, and north here at upside. Okay, now uh, let make what they are saying. 25 meter and support the snake if the bearing of Sarim from snake is 122 degrees. So this is degree, okay. So what they are asking, the bearing of Sarim from snake, okay. Sarim, so snake is here, okay, and Sarim is here, here. So let me just make this line again, draw this in such a way that, okay, so okay, now the last effort, okay, no problem here. Now this is here for how much, this is here, the snake is towards Sarim is here at 122 degree, okay, like this. Now I think you understand, all of you people. Okay, so it's basically 90 degree because east and north, okay, always toward 90 degree. Okay, now what we know more something here. We know this, the straight angle. Look, always told, already told also, in a straight line, the total angle is how much? 180. So what we have to do? 180 minus 122. Okay. So what you will get here 8 and here 7 5. Okay. So 58. So this must be 58. Okay, and this is 90. You know the sum of inner angle is 180 always. So 180, 58 plus 90, and then 180 minus the total, you will get 32 degree as I did directly. Okay, so now I think you understand this. This is 32. So all angle we come to know about all angle, and if bearing of so now what we have to, how far is Rayan from snake? So where is Rayan? This Rayan we have to find the distance. Okay, so this distance we have P, and let me write here Q, and then R. Okay, you can give the name A, B, C as you will. Okay, so we have to find the distance. Okay, so this easy, as we know that, as we know all the angle. So now let us apply tan theta, as we know that tan theta is equal to what? Tan theta is equal to, look, as I write all for your understanding, sine is perpendicular over hypotenuse, okay, and cos is, if you are confused, just write all here, base over hypotenuse, and then tan theta is equal to uh, perpendicular over base. So look, this is perpendicular and this is base, if we will take this angle, okay, so no need for others. So let me apply directly what, tan 32 degree, okay, equals, uh, you can write that PQ, as we have to find this, PQ over 25. So this 25 will go on the other side, will multiply with tan 32. Okay, so like this, tan 32 degree. Your calculator should be on degree. Okay, here you can write uh, in triangle PQR. Okay, PQR, and then you will solve about that. Okay, now at the end, let me find the answer. So PQ with the help of calculator is 15.6 meter. Okay, so because here is meter is given, so which is not a physics that you have to come in SI units. So what which unit is given in the question, you will apply that unit. Okay, so hope you understand this question. If in case of any problem or difficulty, you can ask anything more about the question or some the topic that you are feeling problem, you can ask me. I can solve that topic also for you. So let's move toward the next question, the last question of this exercise. Okay, let's start this. Uh, Question 7. Bilal traveled 12 kilometers on his bike to reach the school at a bearing of 60 degree. So let me draw first of all here this home and here's school. Okay, so now draw the lines like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so also here, then what he do? First read. One more thing is here on his bike to reach school at a bearing. To reach school at a bearing. Okay, home and school, and then the other thing he went to football ground. Okay, must show also the football ground is also here. Okay, so let me write here the other point. Okay, and then draw this line. Okay, so draw this line like this. Okay, so I just make the triangle. Okay, this is not a good way as you read the question and go one by one that is given to us. Okay, so let me draw here the north. Okay, here the north is here, the north. Okay, so it is better if you draw. If you want to draw here, you can draw also here, but somewhat or sometime we don't need. Okay, uh, 12 kilometer on his bike. So I already told that this is home, okay, and this one is school, okay. So let me write here, right on the left side because on the right side we have to draw the angle, okay, school, and this one is football ground, okay, football ground. Okay, so with the consequence or with the help of angle, so I'm drawing. Okay, so if you are not good in finding angle, first of all, see the question very carefully. Okay, now see what we have to do. 12 kilometers, so this is 12 kilometer from home to school. Okay, so let me write here. Then uh, 60 degree, okay, so 60 degree, look this, uh, to reach school at a bearing of 60 degree from his home, okay, this home and this school until here, so how much is this? 60 degree, okay. So then what we have to do, then he went to football ground from a school, a bearing of 150 degree, okay. So the bearing of 150 degree, so let me draw like this. So this is the bearing of 150 degree, so let me write here 150 degree. So until here everyone I think understand. Now, if the football ground at a distance of 5 kilometers from the school, this is 5 kilometers from the school, okay, this football ground, then find the distance he covered to reach home from the football. Now we have to find the distance that he covered. Okay, one thing I want to ask. Uh, Cover to reach home from football ground. Home towards football ground. Okay, we will find no issue. Now see, this is 60. If I just increase that line, so what is this? So this also be 60. And in straight line, see this very carefully. In a straight line, the total angle is how much? 180. Okay, so this is total is 150. 150 minus 60 is this one is 90. The total is 180. So this must be 90. Okay, so I think you people understand, and still we don't know about this angle. Okay, let me write this angle about theta. Okay, now this 90 degree we have to find, we have, it's found to us. Okay, we will do what we will do that If we will apply sine, cos, tan, think in your mind what we have given to us as, look the question, what we have to find first of all, and then, okay, the last line is about, uh, this line is, look this line, find the distance he has to cover to home to football. We have to find this, okay? So let me just give the name. You can give any name, okay? Let me just give A, B, C or P, Q, R or something. I change the name, okay? You people can change the name like this, okay? Your diagram should be clear, okay? It doesn't matter that is it clean or no, but it must be clear. Everyone can understand, okay? So I'm drawing with my hand, so I think you understand. So let's write the solution. Okay, the thing that we have did you can write, but now by uh, in triangle ABC. Okay, in triangle ABC, we have to find AB. Okay, so if you think that AB is what is the hypotenuse, which is the greater angle? This greater angle is hypotenuse. So always equal, just in front of the, okay, so that is hypotenuse. So we have to find AB. Two sides we have already. The third we will find. Okay, now so AB square, I mean hypotenuse square, is equal to uh, BC square plus AC square. Okay, so just put the value over there. So what is AB? We don't know, as we have to find this. And what is BC? So BC is 5 kilometer, and then write 5 square, and then AC. There is no negative or something, no need to write the bracket. Okay, as AC, if you will write, no problem. So put all these in calculator, and you will get 25 plus 144, and I think so that is 169. Okay, so after taking square root, you will get 13. Okay, you write here by taking square root. By taking square root. Okay, so then what you need to do here, okay, we got the distance between them, and the thing I think it has finished all the thing that we have to find. Distance we have to find, so that is almost 13 kilometers. Okay, I hope you understand this question. Okay, and I think the last question is there. Okay, so let's see the question, and then we will finish the exercise.